For those of you that aren't really familiar with New Brunswick, but I think everybody that's listening to this probably is, tide's going out. If you look on the shore, you can see that there is water that at some point is going to be there, and at this point is not. Interesting thing about the tides, there's not a whole lot that can stop it. Tides are tied to the moon and gravitational forces and yada yada yada, things that are way beyond my scope of understanding. But I do know this: as much as you may try, when the tide is coming in, the tide is going to come in. There is a certain amount of just raw, uncontrollable, consistent power about the ocean. Power is an interesting thing. Power is one of those things that in and of itself is relatively benign, but it can be used for good or it can be used for evil. It can be used to accomplish, or it can be used to withhold. It can be used to create, it can be used to destroy. And the thing is, Jesus represented all the power of the universe. Reminded of the genie, all the power of the universe in an itty bitty box. Jesus represented all the power of the Godhead in human form. Now, second day of Jesus in Jerusalem. Now, they went to Bethany, back there to sleep for the night, came back to Jerusalem. And on the way, Jesus sees a fig tree. Goes and he's pretty stoked. He wants to get a fig. There is no figs on that. And Jesus, he goes, yeah, you stupid fig tree. That's it. You're done. No more figs for you. You will die now. And the thing withered, and the disciples just watched the thing withered. And it was crazy. This raw, awesome power Jesus used, and he destroyed the fig tree. Now, the disciples were like kind of freaked out. And they said, like, who's got the power to do that? And Jesus said, listen, if you've got faith, not only can you say to that, but you can say to the mountain, be moved into the sea, and it's going to happen. See, the reality is God is not only is powerful, not only did Jesus represent all that power in human form, Jesus looked and said, you can have that power too. God has given us power through the example of Jesus and the authority of the Holy Spirit to accomplish miraculous things. And a lot of times, and I'd say I'm just as guilty, I don't have faith that God is going to step out and do the miraculous. In my head, I believe he can, but when he says step out in faith, a lot of times I shiver. And I was like, well, maybe not today. It's like standing over on that cliff over there. It says jump, your parachute's gonna hold you, and you're like, yeah, maybe not today. Jump out of this plane. Yeah, I don't think so. See, God's given us everything that we need, all the power and the authority through the Holy Spirit, and yet we look at God and he calls us to do the miraculous. We kind of say, I don't think so. Jesus exemplified day 2 his power, and he said, that power I give to you. So question is, what are we going to do with it? Are we going to be the people that step out in faith? That is my goal, to make a difference, to be who it is that God has called me to be, to do what he's called me to do, and live in the power and the authority that he's given me through Jesus Christ. Hope that's some encouragement to you. God bless you.